Hey everybody, my name is Silly and we're gonna play Slay the Spire. Yeah, still haven't beaten the game as the silent, and it's got me in a big old losing streak, and it's pissing me off. Let's take a look at our map. Can we abuse this? We cannot, so I don't really want to take this. I'd rather take this. That's a lot of fucking money, so let's go to the shop. It's the silent. Oh, it's the silent. Do 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 do. All right, everybody, we're back. I've still been enjoying it. I just feel the silent is a lot harder to get a deck that tears off than the ironclad. It just feels like the ironclad's cards work together better in more ways, and the silent is more like you really need to build a deck that does specifically this and cuts out all the other cards that don't do specifically this, or you just don't win. And that's less fun. I mean, it's a legitimate strategy, and it's how you should play a deck building game if you're aiming to win said deck building game. But it's less fun. I like being able to pick a card I want and play a card I want. One card shouldn't ruin a deck. And I mean, like, we're just not killing this dude because of the layout of the silent starting deck. I'm still excited to see what they do with the game, and I've still been playing it quite a bit. I think there was another patch that I want to read. Hold up. Bada bada bada. Opening the patch while I'm doing recording because I just noticed it. Alright, backend changes. A lot of things are happening. Save migration. Okay, auto cloud, localization. Korean, that's cool. Oh, wow, that sucks. The Awakened one does some new bullshit that I disagree. Wait, the Awakened one? No, alright, I guess that's fine. He always did that when I fought him. What are you talking about? The Awakened one gets many changes. The health was increased. Oh, they fixed the sentries. That's good. They now give dazes instead of wounds because that was actually game breaking there for a little while. You could get a run that just physically couldn't win. Reading over notes. Doesn't look like there were that many changes. Alright. We'll block. We should be able to kill him next turn. Yeah. 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 Go us. Doing the murder. Alright, so we dagger throw this for the 1-point kill. Easy money. Then we double cut this ooze. And he's gonna lick us. No. I'm excited to see what the next character's like. I really want to win as this character before that happens, though. If I can manage it. We do have lethal, so we are just gonna do the murder. Yay, murder. Crippling poison. Nightmare. No. We'll pick up crippling poison. Let's try it. Let's go crazy. Let's go to the shop first and foremost. These are both really good. Like, these are all okay. I think I'm gonna buy both of those. So enemies with vulnerable take 50% instead of 25. Enemies with weak, sorry. Alright. I'm down to clan with that. And we do start with exactly enough energy to kill this. Because of our lantern, we get 1 extra energy at the start of combat, which is pretty nice. So he should go down to 7 or 6? 6. Awesome. I like that. The paper crane. And we have the kill here. We definitely want ways to get more energy so I can play Crippling Poison in a few attacks. We'll take Bane, though, because that'll work with the Crippling Poison. Speaking of which, how does this upgrade? It turns to 5/5, eh? Alright, let's do it. 5/5 is crazy. Especially with the weak. 5 rounds of 50% less damage is actually insane. We'll just pray and take 100. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, shit. I'm fine with it, though. He doesn't attack in the first turn. And he is vulnerable for 6 turns. So even when... I mean, I could make it 9 if I wanted. Or he's weakened for 6 turns. Plus, he's poisoned for days, yo. We're going to take 7, which sucks. But if we defended, we would have taken roughly the same anyway, so what's the point, right? We can take another 7. He should be dead now for sure. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. Bane. And we got our sundial. Every 3 times you shuffle your deck, you get extra energy. Thread and Needle is really good on this character, apparently. We're actually going to hit up the shop again, because I can afford another relic. So we're going to open with our regen potion. That kills him dead. That gets that guy down to half health. Okay. And we're only going to take 1 hit here for... No, we're going to take 8. Shit. I forgot the little dude there was there with 3. We have, like, a good relic lineup. We just want to keep our deck, like, small. Or draw heavy. If that makes sense. And we're not going to lose any HP from an attack here, so we're going to get to keep our plated up at 3, which is good. Boo, 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 boo. Alright, there we go. Awesome. This dude's doing a real good job of keeping us weakened. But if we draw 3 strikes here, we actually just get the kill, so. We'll take the guaranteed kill. Alright. I like this setup. I think it could be good, but I think we want to, like, remove, like, 80% of our deck. I think we want our deck to be, like, actually 4 cards. I think Acro is okay taking. I mean, that's the opposite of what I want. 53. I will take a tiny chest. And then we'll pick up a block potion. Alright, I think that'll work. I think we can make this work now. Let's keep in mind we have 5 energy on us, so... Or 5 shields. So he's actually dealing no damage. So we can go pretty ham to his face. He'll actually deal like no damage for a while, I think. Because his first 2 attacks are for 10 each. And then he goes for the lunge. Yeah, he's just dead. See, that's a good opening hand. No. No. We're just going to skip. I don't want any of that in my deck. Alright, we need to draw like a very similar opening hand here. Okay, this is what we needed. Do that. Into the Bane. Into the Fire Potion. And we're almost shuffled our deck twice, so we're getting a little bit closer to the good point. Now we're just going to go full offense here and blow our block potion. And we'll take no damage here. His next attack should also be for 9. So as long as we get a single defend played, we'll be fine. And we will get a single defend played. We'll take no damage, please. And then the Legavulin will go for its Siphon Soul technique. Yeah. Let's draw. Discard. Bane. Let's go for the draw, see if we can get a neutralize out of it. No. We're actually going to get an extra energy here, so we should be able to compensate for the strength down. Yeah, he should be dead for sure. Yep. Kind of sucks. I wanted to save the sundial for the boss. We'll take the calculated gamble because that is a good enough card to put in our deck because it lets us cycle our deck even faster for the sundial. Speaking of which. I thought I hit confirm. Thank you. We're going to take no damage this turn. And we basically went through our entire deck in the single first turn. Because we wanna get that sundial up and charged ASAP. In time for the boss, if we can manage it. Because a turn where we get an extra 2 energy is useful. However, the fact that we're weakened is really shitty. However, 8 plus 18, yeah, we're going to take no damage here. So we're keeping our threaded needle maxed. Which is pretty damn good, I'd like to say. And we get him weakened for like 5 turns. Yeah, good moves. Alright, we need to kill him now before we end up cycling our deck again. And I think we have lethal in hand. Yep. We'll throw some knives. Weak potion will be good against the boss. And we'll take an acro. Again, lets us cycle our deck super fast. And then we're going to frickin' sleep. Alright, boss time. Alright, it's the slime boss. So he does a 9-point attack first, which is good. I think we're actually just going to calculated gamble here, because I want to get my poison. Acro, Sweet Jesus. Alright. No, I guess we don't need to do that because we have neutralize. We actually don't need to block at all because our plating will deal with it. Our fucking poison was in the last 3 cards of the deck, though. Kind of sucks. We're going to get an extra 2 energy this turn, though. And it's a turn where we can go full out on attack. So, we can definitely do this. Ah, I forgot that we get our unceasing top. God damn it. Fucking solid Inception reference, though. He's going to be popped by the poison. However, he's popping at exactly 70, which is like the worst case scenario. We'll get rid of this. You're going to throw a weak on here, so he's going to deal no damage. So I think we should draw. He's going to wound us, and we're going to get licked. But I think that's fine. We really need a way to weaken this guy. And we have it now. Shit. We're actually going to take damage here. We can take 8. We'll pop the regen just to keep ourselves up at a comfortable number. Because they're about to add a bunch of wounds to my deck, which is going to make cycling more of a pain for sure. Nope, nobody's poisoned yet. Because I only have 1 poison in the deck, and I draw it there where I really didn't want it. Alright, we'll interrupt him, get him down to smalls. This is like the worst fight of this I've ever had. Not because I'm losing, but just because I'm not being able to split the slimes at the health I want to be able to split the slimes at. Which sucks. Oh, that gets another wound out of our hand. That's good. But getting weakened and frailed is really starting to mess me up here. Especially this turn. So let's get a weak on this guy. Dagger through this man. Dagger through this man. We're going to take some big hits here. And there's just about nothing I can do about it. Alright, so we're down to 1 plated armor, which like we might actually just lose this. Because we keep drawing our poison at like the worst time. See, this is the problem, right? Like I've never been given the chance to get any more poisons with the silent. You start off early, you start building an idea of a deck into your head. And of course, the turn I get 2 energy, I'm filled with 3 wounds in my hand and no draw. Like, I might lose this just because of the amount of wounds I've been getting. And you get to this point where it just doesn't matter what I'm doing. It's just not going to matter in the long run. Because I never get the option to take the cards that would allow my combo to go off. And there goes my last plated armor. And we might actually lose this fight because of all the wounds we've been getting. Like, our deck is so flooded with wounds, I don't think we're going to win. This is actual garbage. I mean, let's do this. Yep, there's the crippling poison again. Just gone. We're getting really bad draw RNG. And on top of that, we're just actually screwed. Alright, this will pop him at 35. Yeah. And look, we get a hand with nothing but defends. I just think the silent is just inherently a less good card list than the Ironclad. It feels like the Ironclad is built with the intention of allowing the player to have a 50% chance of winning, and the silent is built with the player having a 10% chance of winning. Like, it just feels like that big of a difference in their card lists. So we're going to neutralize, dagger throw. Though I guess if I was going to kill this guy, I should have neutralized the other. Alright, well, we just got 3 wounds out of the deck, which is fine, but we're taking another 8 damage and more wounds. And we're going to take... I really hate how that keeps happening. I go to confirm, and it's like, nah, you put the card back in your deck, which causes me to have a stroke. Fuck. Like, what am I supposed to do, man? There's just nothing I can do at this point. I mean, I'm going to win, it looks like, but it's actually being a huge pain in the ass about it. I think that's my problem, right? Like, when I play the silent, it doesn't feel like I'm ever in control of the game. It feels like I'm just hoping I get cards that hopefully will work together in a way where I might be able to win. And if it doesn't happen, I'm just playing until I inevitably lose. I really want ectoplasm, but I think we have to take this to, like, get rid of some defense and a strike. Just so I can get some of the trash out of our deck. We're going to go for the shop, because we can afford a common relic. And we have no AoE at all. So, this is going to be interesting. We'll do this. We'll heal hook, so we get our energy back. Then we'll bane. Then we'll sucker punch. Yeah. Alright, so one bird is dead. We don't even need to worry about that bird anymore. And this also lets us keep the same number of cards in our deck, which is also just really good. I think we draw first. I think we do a calculated risk. Oh, well, the calculated risk did not pay off the way I wanted it to. Yeah. So we're going to have 15. We're going to lose one of our armor plating here. Which sucks. We do have the extra energy this turn, so we're going to go hard on the attack. See if we can get these birds out of the sky. We'll actually pop this, because we would have taken a point of damage if we didn't. I don't want our health or our armor plating to go down that low. Also, we're on the second floor, and I'm ending this video. Bye.